Alright, so this is 6 damage to their face. And now I think it's enough, right? Because they will have probably 14 counters in total. So let's go for 6. Oh no, it's not enough. Alright, it's Bloodletter then. It is Bloodletter then. And don't forget, we actually kill them on the next end step. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today insane combo that kills your opponent in literal one turn, out of nowhere, with all will be one, because 9 Lives Familiar has a very cool wording. It comes into battlefield with 8 revival counters. 8, which means that it's 3-drop that deals 8 damage together with all will be one. But what happens if this gets sacrificed? Well, it comes back with 7 revival counters. And guess what can sacrifice it? Predator. So it's basically 3-card combo that deals kinda insane damage, and you can basically have this in the board, you play this 8 damage, you sacrifice it, it's 7 damage, and then you sacrifice it on the opponent's turn, and it's 6 damage. So this is basically 21 damage directly to your opponent's face, so even if you never hit them, they are still dead. So this is the combo. The rest is like a sacrifice share, so we can, you know, get benefit from sacrificing Familiar over and over to either Mirth, Braids, or something like this. I think you will like it, and it also works as kinda aggro deck. You can just go for pure damage and try to kill them. So let's go into gameplay. I hope you will like it, and have fun. Right, we're going first, and let's go with the Cliffs, and we see what we get. I really like the nowhere to run into the Mirth. It's such a good combination. We definitely go for the Cliffs here. I would love my opponent to play a creature. Please play a creature. I'm this close to just playing it on the empty board, but let's not do it. We go like this, we play the Slasher, and then we see if it survives. It probably will die to get lost or something. Hopefully not for lay down arms, which would be the best case. Honestly, I actually don't mind it. This is okay. This is only enchantment, right? The artifact is like the different one. Alright, here's the talent, so they're going a little bit crazy, but not yet crazy enough for us. Alright guys, I can do a lot. I can go Vents, or I can try to sacrifice the Slash. I don't think it's a good idea to sacrifice Slasher. Let's actually try to pump it. And then we go with nowhere to run, because they probably will try to make a token and copy it. Oh man, they are going hard with this. Alright. I want to keep it. I really want to keep it. My question is, can they remove it? They already used one, get lost. We don't have a cat, so I think it might not be the best moment to do it. Let's go for this. They are fully tapped, so we can swing for a little bit, get all the cards and get all the Mirths. And that should be good start to set up some next plays. And we'll see what happens. This gives us so much value. And look at all of this value, man. Those triple lands are just wow. So good. So good at Magic. Well, whenever you make it a value play and then you draw 3 lands, it's like, okay game. Let's go for the Freebooter. Whenever this dies, we can always flip it and get some extra value on the death trigger. Alright, you know what? I honestly will take it. 5 mana sweeper is already pretty decent for us. And now, alright. I should play this land. Don't roast me in the comments, alright? It doesn't matter. Look at the hand. Like, I have only lands. So I could go with Braids, sacrifice this and get some good value. They won't sacrifice enchantment, so they're taking the damage. If we go for all will be one, we give them the chance to get lost. I honestly think this is such a superior play in every way. You can even go for the map. And I'm not playing the Familiar deliberately because they have exile effects. Perfect. This might also trigger them. Oh no. It won't trigger them, right? Because they... Okay, that's fine. I could try to go for the land even. They don't want to sacrifice lands. But Mirth is so much better, man. It's just so much better. We get the free creature, so we kinda force a sweeper. And... I mean, this will be Braids. I expect that they will just sweep the board right now. And then we need to go for the combo. Biza is not amazing. Okay, Biza is way weaker than I expected. I cannot paint myself, I cannot use cards, so they will get those tokens. They will probably level up, so let's see. Oh, the cards, they are doing so many, man. This Biza got them basically twice the hand size. However, they will probably level 2, right? Oh, they have 3 mana, they can actually go for something more interesting. Alright. Alright. What do I want to do on the next turn? At swing call? I could kill Biza, but that's not the best play. I could go for the token. Then we can go for what? All will be 1. That's not amazing. I think we need to get all the mana, so we do it in 1 turn. But this is not getting good value, so I will just use it right now. The fact that it's enchantment, it's nice for Braids, and maybe we will use it like this. So good for them, they dodged it. We have another, which is nice draw. Let's go for the Mirth, maybe? Let's see what we draw, because we kinda want to go for the This. That would make attacking so much easier. The Slasher is also here. We don't need the anti-ward thing. Well, not the best draw. I'll be honest, this is not the best draw. So I cannot really attack into this, just because of Biza. So I will sacrifice this, which means we can go with the cat. I will play 1 of it. If they go for a sweeper, that will be most of their turn. So I will roll with it. I could try to flip this, but it's not worth it. Alright, unfortunately we cannot attack because of Biza. So let's get the trigger. We want to sacrifice something that is super annoying for them, for example enchantment. They definitely don't want to lose the talents. Alright, what can you do? What can you do? Mirth is such a great card. A Virtue, sure. They're getting so much value. Alright, and we'll be ready with nowhere to run to try to target whatever they will try to copy. So at least one of the talents will hopefully get, you know, negated fully. Alright, they also cannot target this again, so they will have to go for the weaker token. The Fish of Doom, as we know it. Alright, man, we're doing a lot, but it's so hard to, you know, just outvalue them with all those cards. Basically, this is infinite draw engine. They can get every card, so that means they spend all the mana every turn forever. So, you know, good for them, good for them. 5 mana. Alright, just get lost in literally every creature. And we still cannot find the combo yet. Draws a card. This is interesting. This is not a token. So that's not the card I would normally expect here. Do I want to negate this? I mean, I probably should. I can also triple block it. But that's a bad play. Let's just go with it. The cat is doing work. Just life gaining 4 here. Alright. I think we have enough, right? Oh, this is such a good play. Is it? Right, I will try. I will try. I'm not sure if it will work, but I will do my best, because we want to pressure them and I want them to block the familiar. Because then they don't know that it comes back and deals damage. Alright. I could remove one of them, but it's not worth it for me. They actually hit the right one, because this one could be transformed easily. But we still deal some damage. We go for all will be 1, and we go instantly for the cat familiar. So that gives a lot of damage. So they go back to 8. And we also have go for the throat. So, I mean, we are doing stuff. They only can use exile effects. The problem is that they have infinite cards and they play them. They play a lot of them. Here, okay, this is actually something I mind the least. So I think if they don't draw anything this turn, if they don't react to the familiars, I think we should be able to win the game from this. Like, honestly, a cat from top is lethal already. So they need to find a lot of exile effects. Alright, I think that's enough. Honestly, we don't have lethal yet, but I think we're close enough that we can win the... Alright, I really expected something better than this, to be honest. However, I think it's still fine. So, let's go like this. We need to make sure that our top card is good. All will be one. That's not a good card. We need something that is better. Oh, I put the counter. Oh, that's good. Oh, I won the game. They have something. They actually have something. We want to split the counters evenly on the familiars, right? When they block with Lifelinker, we'll... Is that good? This is good enough, right? But when we will draw it earlier. So I want to activate this, and I only have 3 mana. It might be good later. I will take it. I will actually take it. Do I want to get rid of this to force a very awkward block? Yeah. It's 1 damage, and then we can go for the throat something else. They don't really get any value. The cards do not matter. Go like this. We cycle this, right? And we have 3 mana. I want to push as much damage as possible, and then we kill them before we go to the end step. Yeah, I think this is a very nice play. I wonder if they have some kind of instant exile, but we can play around it as well. Yep, they don't have anything, so we kill our cat. It comes back at the end step and deals 7 damage because it has 7 counters, and they're at 7, and then we attack, like we attack them, so they will be lower. Like, so far so good. Alright, this is a huge draw. Let's go with the bat and see what our opponent wants to interact with. Honestly, let's go for this. This could be a problem, but they don't really want to block into this, I think. And we can always Beseech the Mirror. The next turn is the problem. I really would love to draw the cat, because then I think we can assemble the full combo around, you know, turn 5 or 6. Alright, here is the ooze. Extremely bad draw. Like, not gonna lie, this is as bad as it gets. Let's see if they block and help us a little bit. The treasure will actually help so much here. In so many ways. Do I want this? I actually don't. It's too slow. So do we want to go with Predator? Or we use this for Beseech the Mirror to get the cat? This is a rough choice. Next turn will be one of their 3 drops, right? Man, this can deal so much damage. And they don't have removal. I will risk it. I will try to be aggressive, because every time it taps, it's so, you know, so much better. So I still think it's okay, and they don't have anything that blocks air. They have only 2 cards that we don't know of, so they shouldn't have removal right now. They have untapped, so honestly I think it's Swamp into Preacher. Or maybe this one to hit more lands, but they already have the next one land, so I don't think it's super important. Yeah, I think they will go with Preacher. But let's see. They can go with the Ooze, but it doesn't do too much. It's basically a 2 mana 2/2 for this situation. Creature card. There are some creature cards. Alright, here's the land. So one of the mystery cards was a land. And as expected, we're going with this one. If they go for Predator, we also can, you know, use the Bat. So they need 4 mana to double play this. Really? Bro, I don't think that was the best play of the year. Alright, I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. So, yeah, I think that was definitely an oopsie. Let's go for this one, and now the question. I think we honestly will go for the cat. I would love to get Braids, but let's go for the cat. Right now, if they don't kill the Predator on this turn, we can protect it forever, probably. And let's attack with this one. They will get what? They will get the token. And yeah, let's exile it. They actually use the graveyard, as we can see. So that's nice. That's nice. And this is 5 damage. Next turn it will be 6 damage. We're also lifing, so on the race we are winning. Once we play this, it's so hard to kill the Predator, so we can just basically steal the whole game with this, I think. Especially that they are prepared to block. They have so many creatures with Death Touch, high stats, but nothing actually flies. So they need to basically defend against this, and they cannot. Yeah, I think they're gone. With cat in the board, we can just get so much value. And don't forget, we can keep sacrificing it over and over. They will get the lifelinker, but it also cannot block. And they cannot kill us in time. Alright. A decent one. I mean, let's go. So we attack. Let's target a creature if we have one. Yep, we have one. And I think we go familiar. Because why not? Why not? This also means we deal more damage. So our opponent, right? Oh, it's already tapped. Well, I have to oopsie, alright? We need to take accountability. On the other side, we literally didn't lose anything because it's free. They will never run it out of counters. So it was just, you know, a free misplay, a freebie. Ritual Chamber. Alright, this flies, you know? This actually flies. So this might help them. Yeah, I think we'll just sacrifice this, so this is a 7-7. They will life gain a little bit, so that helps a lot. We'll probably block, then sacrifice it and roll with it. We also have another one, which is nice. Huh, this one is interesting. Alright, I think I know what we'll do. Right, this prevents the life gain. Yeah, let's go like this. I guess they will still get another attack, right? It's not tapped. So maybe we just trade here. I think it's actually okay. Alright, because they will get another attack for sure. So it's not the biggest deal. Braids is kinda amazing. We cannot play both, which isn't perfect. Alright guys, alright. I don't have... so if I had like enchantment, I could attack with both. If they block this, we sacrifice, we deal 6 damage, and this is 2, so we play Braids and we sacrifice enchantment, and they don't have one. Well, I guess they have Annex. So that was a close play, but I don't think that's the right one. Let's get rid of this. And let's see if they sacrifice the demon. They probably should. Yep, they know that we can make it indestructible, so we literally don't lose anything. And that's so much damage. Alright. They want Flyer or Braids. With this we can force them to block something, but this is probably better. We can always use Braids later, it's also a little bit cheaper. Yeah, and we can also pump it with the cat. So we can block something with the cat, especially the lifelinker, then pump the Predator, it can block the demon, and it will be indestructible, and also it will grow. So I think this is pretty good play. We need to be aware of the life total. We really want those two, because our opponent can block only 1 flyer. And they get back to 3 life. If they use map tokens on this, they can go up to 5, 7 at most, if they hit the right stuff. Yeah, I think we should be in a good position, but it all depends what they have in the hand. They have some options, but it's not easy. Alright, they even don't have the Annex, so they need 3 mana to activate it. I actually thought that it's already, you know, used. Let's see how they attack. Full swing, huh? Alright. Full swing it is. It feels like they might have a removal, to be absolutely honest. But we will see, we will see. Man, this is so interesting. I could start trading literally for free here. If I take this 6 damage. I think that if we sacrifice it, they will play removal onto Predator, and then we need to sacrifice a bat, and then they get another removal. The best block would be like this. This is 8 damage. And that's it. And then we should win the game. Theoretically, of course it won't be so easy. I will go like this. I think our opponent is cooking something, and I don't want to fall for it. Because otherwise this attack doesn't make much sense, to be honest. Alright, down to 7. The cat, of course, comes back. And if they tap mana, then we can make other plays. Alright. So now we go for... I guess the cat is gone anyway, so it kinda is the same. So now they have another go for the throat, but if they use it, that means they cannot make another place, and they don't have flyer to block. That's why I was so surprised with this attacking, because that's their only way to block anything. Yeah, they can do it, but they won't kill it. We also have Braids, but it won't do anything. And I think this is the play that kinda won the game. They cannot kill it. It's now indestructible for the rest of the turn, and we are hitting for 7. It was close. It didn't go exactly as I expected, but I think it's close enough. And for 1 mana they don't have anything. Even if they have Cutdown or Disfigure, it's not close enough. I think they shouldn't attack with this one, but I'm not sure. Maybe they were dead either way. Alright, our opponent is going first. We have no removal. However, we have a very persistent cat. So let's start with this one. We definitely want to not miss our 3-drop. Okay, this is a nice draw. So our opponent is good at Magic on the play with Liliana. Always the type of situation you love to be in. So I think we go with the Familiar on the next turn. I'm not sure if we keep the Nowhere to Run. We could go Familiar into Slasher. It's kinda hard to remove. I really like Braids, to be honest, but we have so many 3-drops that I think we need to skip on one of them. It's not like we'll play all of them, right? Alright, we need to get into 5 mana. So we could go Slasher, but it's a little bit too easy to remove, so let's go with the Familiar, because with this, I mean they cannot do much here. Liliana -2 will never work, basically. Unless they just have the perfect answer instantly. Well, man, so what can we do right now? We'll go with the... well, we cannot go with the Predator, so we will go with Nowhere to Run, because we are a little bit out of options. So, our opponent had this, which is basically their only answer in the whole deck that hits the cat perfectly. However, we also try to fight for it. But they can just keep plussing, and right now all they need to do is cut down at our upkeep, and this is ultimate already. So, we missed our window due to this. And let's see what they will do. They will probably keep +1ing, right? I really hope they don't have, you know what, the cut down. If we can hit this, that helps a lot. So, let's go. Let's go and see if we are able to play the game. Alright, we get it to 5, so that helps a little bit. We go with this, and we can actually win the game on the next turn if we can draw untapped land. We will see. Slasher, sure. I mean, this is okay. Really. I'm not sure if they thought this through. Alright, it's still here. You kill it, it's still here. And there is actually a chance still. So I could go for another Familiar or just go with the Bat. I think they might have Bloodletter. So we go like this. Let's get rid of anything. You know, it's nice. And I think we'll really go with the Bat because we need a little bit more time and we need to make sure that we don't die. Alright, here it is, I told you. Duress. Duress is extremely annoying. However, they don't have removal. So we can use the cat. And if we get rid of Duress, they cannot get rid. So we get a chance to, on the next turn, to instantly win the game. And I think we need to kinda roll with it. Worst case, we can play Familiar and just make sure that... Alright. For a moment I thought I discarded it and they drew it, and I was like, what is going on? So, let's go for blockers. We cannot kill this, so we just block once. I mean, Cat is super persistent card, man. No joke. This Cat is a menace, even after they remove the first one instantly. So yeah, I mean, we cannot hit it. We are not good at the game, unfortunately. So we could go like this. I honestly think we just play everything. They have a moment to get another Duress, but I don't think they should get it. Not yet, and we can do a lot. Do I want to attack? Probably not. You know what? I actually will attack with this. If they kill it, we will draw a card. Alright, that's fine. 1 damage acquired. So if that will be a tap land, that makes a difference for us. But we're drawing 2 cards, so we should draw one tap land, honestly. Yeah, I think we go with it. We'll sacrifice it at the end step, probably. Alright, another annex. This is fine, as long as they don't kill us. Like, by the way, we could win this game 3 turns ago if we drew the land, so we are basically fighting against drawing land from the top. That's it. That's the whole game plan. So let's sit. How do you really work? I mean, I can just trade here. This actually makes it easier. So let's block and see if something happens. Of course we need to sacrifice first, but we wanted to sacrifice this anyway. We get a card, and we can play it on the next turn. And right now our opponent is basically giving us free thing. Alright, this is a good land. Let's get rid of Liliana, just for the sake of it. And oh boy, I think we're winning the game, honestly. Even with this disastrous start, man. Those cats are doing work. And now they cannot even threaten the lethal. Edict. Non-token. I mean, I think I know what the choice is. And those familiars are so annoying for any kind of effect like this. And here you go. Here you go. And they have the demon, so they will deal a lot of damage. But other than this, we can basically do all of the things. I want to pump it. I could try to push for more damage. I don't think we need to. That kind of does more. So let's go with the Verge. We go all. Will be 1. And we can make some shenanigans, right? We can make some shenanigans. Alright, I think we have lethal. We just need to not mess it up. Because I will get a lot of anger comments. So, let's attack with everything and see what happens. Because this, gets tapped, so I want to attack with it first. 1 damage. Acquired. I forgot that it also puts the counter. Let's see the blockers. They don't have great blockers here. Alright. So we can sacrifice it. Oh man, this will be pretty huge. And do I want to deal more? I mean, it's kind of the same, right? It is kind of the same. Alright, so this is 6 damage to their face. And now I think it's enough, right? Because they will have probably 14 counters in total. So let's go for 6. Oh no, it's not enough. Alright, it's Bloodletter then. It is Bloodletter then. And don't forget, we actually kill them on the next end step. Because then the familiars come back again. And they have no demon. They actually are killing themselves. If they go for Ritual Chamber, it's only 4 damage, and then they die. So it should also be nice. Alright, sure. We can sacrifice it. Man, this Predator is absolutely amazing. Like, the fact that you can just do it over and over is just insane. At no mana. Here we go. That's my hand. Well, they are dead on board, I'm pretty sure. And here's the Archfiend. Alright, so we definitely want to sacrifice before this happens. So let's sacrifice this guy. And let's sacrifice this guy. Because otherwise we get a lot of damage. Alright, so we get dealt 4. We are at 3, our opponent is at 12. And we have all of those cats. And I mean, we could also just kill this. We overshoot a little bit, right? But that should be good enough. Yeah, because we get another cat, and that kills the Archfiend before this triggers. So now they will take 4 damage. Yep, down to 4, and now with full swing. We also can sacrifice those. And even if this didn't hit for lethal, we can sacrifice those during our turn, and they come back at our end step, dealing extra damage as well. Alright, our opponent is going first, and that's not perfect. However, we have nice engine for value if we can get to turn 3 and 4, but we'll see. Let's go with the vents first. Yeah, I think we will try to open with the bat. Let's see if it survives or it gets instantly removed. Then we go with cat and mirth. Alright, so what is the play? Man, they always have it, right? So, this is an interesting one. I can get the bat. I kinda like the bat, to be honest. Because if they go with Anoint with Affliction, they cannot make the play. And I only care about having this cat in the battlefield. It also, if they use this to remove the bat, that's perfect, because then the familiar is permanently protected, basically. So I kinda like this play. I think we really played this pretty well, and right now they don't have exile effects. Yep, they have bat, and the real card they probably want to remove is Mirth, because it draws 2 cards, while also being fuel for another Mirth. This is honestly the weakest of all of those cards. So let's attack. See if they take the trade. It's still 1 damage, you know? You need to push for as much damage as possible. And with this we should draw a land, right? I tell you, this is really good, man. And here we go. Now we have more. We can also sacrifice Mirth to get Mirth. What is their next play? Probably Lydiana, right? Let's go like this. I think it's worth it. And we are getting so much value from this, it's actually crazy. I have to say, this card is insane. Absolutely insane. Alright, definitely not as amazing draw as I expected. But now we have Familiar, and you can see all of this started because we have this cat and it's free. Yep, you can bat me, my friend, but at some point my card advantage will just kick in. And all of this because we were able to bat their bat. This completely changed the whole gameplay. Now we can go with this. And I think they lost. I don't think there's anything they can do here. Also, they don't want to block the cat or kill it in any way. So yeah, that should be really nice already. Unholy Onyx. Oh boy. They might not like it. Man, I think we are absolutely crushing it in this game. Especially with draws like this, man. This is insane. So, I should probably just go for this because it's more damage. But we will get this anyway, right? I guess we get it later. Alright, I should attack first, it's fine. Alright. We play the land for sure. And we can remove something. Yeah, let's just wait with removal. We go with this, we attack. So we missed 1 damage, but we will overkill by so much it won't matter. And they aren't capable, even if they draw a land, it won't matter. And here's 6 damage to the face. And oh boy, this cat is doing work. Alright, that's it. They will probably play this and we'll remove it. They know about it. The game is over. This bat on turn 2 legit won the game. So I think they will try to attack and bait the response. We are not giving it because we know that Annex will kill them. Yep, they cannot do much. And here it is, and they will probably scoop. Alright, down to 9. I don't have a way to sacrifice at instant speed, but let's just attack. And this is so crazy. We can go like this. Right, this is 3 damage. Now we go with this. We kill our own stuff, yep. And it comes back at the end step, dealing exactly 5 damage. We can also make a cat, but it's cooler lethal this way. And as you can see, all will be 1 deals so much damage with this deck. Oh boy, it wasn't easy to go for this combo, but I hope you enjoyed the craziness. With just Predator back in standard, this is the card that in history it was absolute menace to me. I remember those taps, I remember how hard it was to remove, and together with the 9 lives familiar, it's such a good interaction just to keep it going. Even just, you know, for indestructible. Basically your opponent needs at least 2 removal spells, and if you have like a Dork for 1 mana, it's so many removal spells, so even if they are stacked, they still cannot kill this, and it grows every turn, so that's pretty nice. However, that being said, we need to talk about the results and stuff like this, but before we do it, a huge thank you to our amazing patrons that support us in making the craziest combos Standard has ever seen. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. Thank you for your support, you are amazing, and yeah, just a huge thank you. So Honestly, after playing with this deck, even though it looks super cool, I have to say it's so hard to assemble the combo. Honestly, at some point I kinda gave up at trying to set up, because in perfect world the combo is that you have Familiar, you have Predator, and you have All Will Be One, and then you play the Familiar. So I guess you have Aether 2, or you just play it on turn 6. However, it's so hard to set up this way that most of the time you are in this messy game trying to get pieces, some damage. Like even All Will Be One with one Familiar is already 8 damage, then you push some damage with 1-drops, with Braids, maybe Slasher, and you kinda try to work those Sleepers, but it's not very easy, and I have to say, unfortunately, after playing with this deck, I derank like crazy. I didn't think it will be so weak, but for some reason it is, and it's hard to really think what to change, because honestly this is pretty decent like sacrifice shell just to keep it going, but the combo is very inconsistent, and you have seen sometimes I will be just drawing triple All Will Be One, and if you are an aggro deck, this is basically a disaster. For some reason I get mana flutes and mana screws like every second, third game. It was very hard to play a normal game with this one, and I lost many games just by being on 2 mana, and I could never draw into 3 and 4. Maybe it will work for you, but I do not recommend trying to use it as the ranking deck. But I still hope you enjoyed the show, the video, and the combo in action, because it was really fun and when it works. So guys, thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed it, and see you tomorrow.